hardware wallet or Louis Vuitton wallet?
That's really tough.
Go higher highs, higher lows. Every year my network grows. Every day my network grows. Running relays, running nodes.
Hi everyone, welcome to Ask a Bitcoiner 21 Questions Lightning Round, where you can win 2,100 sats if you're the first to scan the eCash QR code. Today on the hot seat, we've got Pam from El Salvador, who's going to see if she can breeze through these 21 questions in 10 minutes. How are you, Pam?
Oh, I'm amazing. Well, we have a really good, nice conversation already. And I feel that I really I'm gonna suck in this because I speak for long and sometimes I forgot the questions already. I did it twice. So I want to say I'm optimistic, so we'll see.
It's going to be fun either way. I like it's, I don't mind if you like stop or you want me to repeat the question or you want to talk about something else because I really enjoy talking to you. Like this is so nice. So
Yeah, thank you. Well, I'm happy to be here, so we will see.
okay. So I've got the timer set to 10 minutes here. Up, as you can see, I hope. 10 minutes. And I'll read the first question and then I'll start the timer.
Cool.
Give it a shake. I print out all of the questions. I like to touch things. Okay. So, first question. What's one thing you regret buying with Bitcoin?
To be honest, I never regret something that I buy with Bitcoin because I feel spending sats, they should be value for value. So if I don't like something, I just don't gonna buy on Bitcoin. Or well, even in real life, doesn't matter if it's money like dollars. I'm not gonna spend for something that really don't mean something to me.
What does it mean to be a feminine Bitcoiner?
Okay, that's a different question. It's just really well. I will say first, I care about money. Second, I also care about women. So the feminine Bitcoiner means to me that I really want to be the best of both things about women and Bitcoiner because finance is not just for men and that's something that many women believe. And so I will say that I will also care about money as men, but in a different way because it's like you have responsibilities that maybe some men they don't have. So yeah, I will say it's just a combine of finance to understand money and at the same time you understand your essence like a female. So yeah, I mean feminine energy is so important like the masculine energy, so let the men be the men and let the women be the women.
What are your thoughts on people who call Bukele a dictator?
Okay, that's very controversial. I will say democracy. It's one of the things I feel that El Salvador still have. So I will not call Bukele like dictator. I understand some people believe that maybe he be a little bit more, when something is working, some people get scared. And right now El Salvador has been in that path that it was from the third world country to be one of the most safest countries in less than 4 years, 3 years. So I will say that when you saw those kind of changes that are really extreme, because forget to the safe country in the world, one of the safest country in the world, you have to be some more restricted. You have to understand that some laws doesn't apply anymore because we are like in a civil war. Even if we don't have call it like a war, you have a problem that you have to fix. And some things that you have to fix, you have to do things that people really don't feel that is the way because we have human rights, right? But what if the human rights really work if right now we have people that are really innocent, people that get murdered just for things that they don't deserve?
Yep. How has Bitcoin changed your spending habits?
Well, in a really deep way. I mean, just first, I care more about my expenses, like not just about quality, it's about also it's important to buy or it's just a desire because sometimes it's needed and also desire. So when you start to realize about the care about money, not just because you try to get more money or you try to spend the less money as possible. It's about that you start to care about, is this important to me, or this is just a desire that I have because of the moment.
Yep. Say Bitcoin fixes this in another language.
Okay, español, Bitcoin arregla esto.
What's your biggest fashion mistake?
Ooh, biggest fashion mistake. Okay, well, even if I knew about this question before, I didn't feel that I have a fashion mistake, because that's why the great thing about mistakes is about what you learn about those things. For example, I remember at the beginning, I was in university studying fashion designer, and I want to do clothes, men clothes. So it was like, I never did it before, but it was a great experience just to try. And after that mistake, well, right now, well, I was in a point before I quit my fashion design job that I was working more with men clothing than women, because men cares about quality details and women are more on consuming. So right now, for example, you really have different other platforms that women really don't care if that it's comfortable to use, to wear. They care more about how they look like. Doesn't matter if they only have for one occasion. And instead of men really care about, is this comfortable to wear? If it's not, I'm not gonna wear it. Or what details or what kind of things they have on the clothes that make you feel comfortable.
You just described my husband shopping. What makes a good YouTube thumbnail?
Ooh, okay. First, one of the wrong mistakes that people do is that use the same title twice. Is to say the title on YouTube, you don't have to put the same text on your thumbnail, because you're wasting time and you're wasting, well, if you only have a few seconds to people connect to you, say something that hook with the title.
What's the best Bitcoin wallet to use as a digital nomad?
Well, Lightning is really important because, it's like you need to spend something in real quill in real life. But as Salvadorian, I really have many opportunities of wallets, because many of the companies and right now are in El Salvador. So Salvadorians, even if we don't have the Chivo wallet anymore, we really have other options. For example, I have debit cards that I just need to sell and buy Bitcoin. So it's really easy to me to spend my Bitcoin and make it in fiat. So I will say Lightning wallets are important. For example, in Salvador, we have one that is really good. That name is Blink. Blink wallet is really easy to use, and many of the Salvadorian stores or restaurants, they also use that wallet.
Nice. How many countries have you spent Bitcoin in?
I always try to spend Bitcoin in every country that I travel, but the ones that I really see more adoption, but sometimes it's more like a crypto adoption, is like Colombia and Argentina. They are the places that I spend most of Bitcoin there. El Salvador, we know that El Salvador is one of the places that you can spend Bitcoin everywhere. But yeah, after El Salvador, I will say Colombia and Argentina.
Nice. What's the biggest change you've seen in El Salvador since Bukele took office?
Well, I say it before, the secure people. I mean, it's like, I can tell about my life before. It's like you're living in a way that you say that's weird. Because for example, if I took a bus, I don't have to speak to anyone. I don't have to use my phone. I don't have to wear headphones, because if you're wearing headphones, that means that you have a phone. So yeah, people, for example, Salvadorians are really scared about that. And even if you don't sell a weapon or a gun, if somebody asking, hey, give me your phone, you're not gonna spend that. The people showing that it's like, okay, have your things, you have my things, let me alone. So it was really easy. And many of Salvadorians know somebody that they stole their phone for example, in a bus stop or whatever. And right now, if I would start walking in San Salvador, I can see people on the phones. I can see people that are phone is one of the things I say, wait a minute, I don't remember I did that when I was young. So yeah, there's few things that are really small that change a lot to me.
Safety.
Yeah.
What does your family think about Bitcoin?
Well, my family is orange pillar. My full family is, and I'm really grateful about it because if I go to, for example, in Christmas dinner, we can just talk about Bitcoin as we can talk about anything else. And for example, my little brother he's a full Bitcoiner. He also works in the Bitcoin space. He's a video editor for different other YouTube channels. So yeah, I mean, everyone has their path because my parents, maybe I will not say that are full Bitcoiners, but they are understand about Bitcoin. They try to save on Bitcoin, and they know that if they have a question, they can ask me, they can ask my little brother. And yeah, for example, I have a twin. And
You have a twin?
Yeah, I have a twin. I mean, and with him it's also the same. It's like, well, everyone is for each other to support. So yeah, it's like, yeah, that's a cool thing.
That is so cool.
Yeah,
okay.
maybe that's a random thing about me.
Hardware wallet or Louis Vuitton wallet?
That's really tough. I will say hardware wallet. Yeah, I really don't have a strong opinion about it. I mean, everyone knows how they prefer to custody their Bitcoin, so it's up to you, and depends of your. It depends also what do you want to achieve, you know. So I will say it's up to you. Don't use my word to this.
Where do you notice inflation hitting the hardest in everyday life? So like groceries, beauty. Oh, that's the timer.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that you're gonna fall on that.
Oh, no worries. And I'm like, you have a twin?
Well, we're women. We always talk and talk, so I will say that it's okay.
Got sidetracked. That was really fun. And we got through a lot of them. So the last question I started to ask was about inflation, but you did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You got through 12. That's really good.
Oh, yeah, I'm proud about that.
Yeah, you should be more than me. I did it. Well, I did it before we started including the timer, and it took like 2 hours. So you did good.
2 hours, yes. I would say they say to me.
Well, thank you so much again, Pam. Can you please let people know where they can find you?
Yeah, of course. You can follow me on X, like Pamela Posada, double E. I know that this is kind of difficult, but yeah, it's Pamela Posada, double E. But yeah, you can follow me on X. Well, all my social media is the same username.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you to you. Thanks for inviting me.
Keys. Yeah. Man like quakes. Man like who? Yeah. Takes her Bitcoin off exchanges under self-custody. She runs her own node, providing liquidity. Yeah, she got her own keys. She got her own keys. She got her own keys. Yeah, she got her own keys. 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 Yeah, she got her own keys.